Sorry about that. I'm a minute late. You guys can hear me. Press 1. You guys, let me know if you can hear me pretty good. Today is Monday. If you guys can hear me, press 1, please. All right. Okay. So we'll give it about, I don't know, half a minute, and we'll get going on this live feed. I appreciate you all for tuning in. It means a lot. It's very important that we go over the information that I've collected within these weeks. Hey, so you guys can hear pretty good. Hold on, guys. Let me turn that down real quick. All right, guys. So I do thank every one of you guys for tuning in. Let's see, who do we got in here? Let's go all the way back down. We got Mary T. We got Bam Bam, Lorraine, Nala, Canton. What's going on? Brooke, Jessica, and Bakersfield. Hey, Jessica A. She's been doing a lot out that way in Bakersfield as well. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was out there in Bakersfield, over there by the ice cream house, we were told by some guy that walked up that the adopted mom or something was out there passing out flyers. That actually was not her. That was Jessica A. that was out there passing out flyers. So let's go ahead and let's get into this now. Here's something that really caught my attention, guys. We have, hey, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you, Autumn. Hello from Maine, Don Lewis. All right, guys, so look, let's get to it. Do you guys remember that interview with one of the next door neighbors, the Latin guy, and he lives upstairs from the APs where they used to live at? You guys remember that one? Well, if you guys recall, he said inside of that video that the APs moved about 6 months ago, right? You know what? Let me get a pen because I got to take notes. Hold on, guys. Let me get a pen real quick. Hold on. All right, guys, sorry, come. All right, so you guys remember that, right? I appreciate you guys, the ones who are able to join in right now. I do appreciate you. To the ones who can't be here right now, it's all right. I know you guys will come across these videos sooner or later. Okay, so we have the AP moving 6 months ago, according to the next door neighbor, right? This happened on December the 21st, right? So we got December 21st. You see, if you guys want to take notes, go ahead, take notes with me. Okay, so he reported the boys missing on the 21st, right? Don, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Chelsea Norton, Miss Norton, thank you. Keep grinding. We support you. Sorry for the loss of your daughter. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so let's get back to this. That guy was saying that the kids would always be in the house. Okay, we got to take into consideration this whole COVID thing that's going on, right? But it was way before that as well. He would keep the kids in the house way before that, and I can't find anyone who can say anything different about him not doing that. Amy, thank you for that. Miss Mary, I appreciate you. All right, let's get down to this. So he has 2 biological kids, right? 2 foster kids and 2 adopted, right? So from the 21st of December, 6 months back would be somewhere like in July, right? July is when they left from the apartments. If you guys recall the second interview from that lady that I put up the other day, she said that 2 of the foster kids, that 2 of the boys, they were into like smoking weed and everything else and sneaking out of the house, right? So you guys remember, she also said that the APs, the West family, gave back those 2 kids. Okay? So now we have, I mean, we're gonna make it real simple. Sorry that, you know. Okay, so look, so we got 6, and then we have 2 gone, right? So we have 6 with 2 gone. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of crappy, but we have 6 with 2 gone, right? So that would bring us down to 4. That would bring us down to 2 biologicals and 2 of our boys, the adopted boys. Okay. So within that time frame, from July up to December, it seems like the West family, Trezell, was in contact with someone who loaned him money, right? So sorry about that, guys. So someone loaned him cash. I think it was like $5,000. If you recall, this person said that he told her he only had 4 kids, right? So my question is, oh wait, I skipped something. Then if you guys recall, on the 19th, when I showed that video footage, we only seen 4 kids leave out of that house on that video. Now there's people out there saying, oh, I couldn't really tell. No, you must be blind. If not, blow it up a little bit more and you'll see for yourself that there was only 4 kids that left the house, right? So my question is, did they get 2 other kids between, while they were in the middle of moving and all this other stuff? Did they somehow get 2 other kids? Because according to the neighbor, they gave back 2 kids to the system, to DCSF. I checked into that, and it's true. They did. They gave those 2 other kids back, okay? So now we're dealing with 4 kids, not 6. If they got 2 other ones, sometime in between that, we need to find out. Now, do you guys recall that the chief of police in California City, he sat there and said that they have 4 kids in DCSF custody, I guess, right? So they took 4 kids from the West family. Am I missing something here? You guys talk to me. Am I missing something here? So it's simple math, basic math, right? It's basic math. 2 of them are gone off of 6, which brings us down to 4. We have Trezell himself telling that lady that he only has 4 kids. And she's not the only one who said that. Other people have said Trezell only had 4 kids. So where did these other 2 kids come from? Did DCSF hand them over 2 more kids? Because they're supposed to have 6, right? That's a thought as well, Moraine. So maybe they took grandma's too. So you guys remember, when he left on the 19th, he left with 4 kids. Supposedly they went to Bakersfield to go shopping. When he came back, what did he have? What did he have? Did he have no kids with him when he came back? You know what? Hold on, guys. Let me, I always forget to do that. Do not disturb. All right, so I'm going to see if I can slow this. I don't know. The only way I know how to slow the chat down is with my fingers. So let me see. Chat, go with others for grandma. No kids and no bags. Think about this. I've been thinking about it. No kids on return in the 21st. I am tired. I've been up and every single day. Every day. Busting ass trying to figure out what happened. This is my little girl who passed away. So, anyways, and that's something else that I need to work on that as well. My daughter's case as well, guys, because there's some shit going on with that as well. But it doesn't add up, because we have the police chief saying that we have 4 kids. They took 4 kids, so we need to figure out where did these other 2 kids come from. Did DCSF give them 2 other kids? Was he babysitting 2 other kids for the grandma or something? Or I don't know, guys. I have a lot of leads. I'm gonna go ahead and just read through the chat now. I appreciate you, Sarah. Yeah, so as far as I know, June, 2 of the kids were foster, and then we have the 2 adopted boys, which are the boys we're looking for, our boys. And I appreciate, everybody, sharing and, getting these videos out there and trying to put our heads together on this. If you're just tuning in, we're trying to figure out where did these other 2 kids come from if they gave up the older 2 foster kids. They gave them up because they were sneaking out the house and they were smoking weed. And the last time they were seen was September the 23rd. And the girl I interviewed recalls that date, that exact date, because that's the day she thought someone vandalized her vehicle. Miss Jackie, thank you. I appreciate you for doing that. Now, here's another thing. We're all looking into Trezell, but what about Jacqueline? Jacqueline's not innocent. She's not innocent. And if you guys go back and look at their interview, right? Go back and really look at that interview. I believe, this is me now, not only did they lie, we do know that, we know that for a fact, but I believe that they're in fear. You can see fear on people. You know when someone's in fear. You can see it in their face, in the way they're acting. You just know when someone is in fear. And if you caught that on that interview, I think it was a truck or something pulled up behind them while they were on that interview, and they jumped. They were sketched out. You get what I'm saying? So what is really going on here? Yeah, we're looking for the boys. We're looking for, let me see, what, wait, hold on, I just seen something. Are we looking for the wrong boys? Guys, it doesn't make sense. And, believe me, I know you guys are all out there doing the best you can from other countries you live in. I'm out here every day, and there's other people that's been out here every day as well, putting up flyers and things like that. But it just does not make sense to me. 2 kids were given back. The lady that gave them the loan is claiming that Trezell said they only have 4. Other people have told me, who did not want to go on film, that they only had 4. And then with the police chief is saying that there's only 4. Now, there's this idea that circulating around where somebody's saying that they could possibly be underneath the house. And I don't understand, like, why the FBI would not have found that they were underneath the house, man. I mean, come on, they tore down walls, they swept the chimney and everything else, and you don't build a house on dirt. You have to have a concrete foundation. You can't just, oh, here, let me just slap this up here on top of this dirt. No, you have to have a concrete foundation. And when you bust into a concrete foundation, there ain't nobody that's good enough to make that look back to original again. That's something that would have caught an investigator's eye. You guys get what I'm saying? I don't believe at all, period, at all, that they're inside of that house. I just don't. So, Jacqueline Gordon, thank you for that. I appreciate you. So, guys, let me know. I'm going to read your comments. You guys let me know. And another thing, that whole ice cream thing, the ice cream shop, you guys do know that that's like a code word for traffickers, right? You guys do know that, right? It is. So, enough is enough, man, with this shit. I really want to know what's up. You guys want to know what's going on. You guys keep in mind, if you're just tuning in, 2 kids went back into the system, which leaves us 4 kids. The chief of police said 4 kids are now with DCSF. So, my question is, did they, from July, September to December, did DCSF give them 2 more kids for them to foster? Did the grandma give them a couple kids to watch? What's up? I'm going to read through your comments now. I didn't see any ice cream. No, there was no ice cream. No, there was no ice cream. The ice cream just dawned on me. But 2 are missing, so that's 8 kids. That doesn't even make sense. Because if you watch the interview I did, they had 6 kids. And 2 of them were sneaking out of the house to go smoke weed and sell weed and everything else. So the West family gave those 2 kids back to DCSF. Now we have 4 kids. I don't know how there hasn't been a lie detector. I mean, that should have been one of the first things. Grandma had 2 to her name, so maybe they were babysitting. Well, I think that's important. There's a reason why I've been going around trying to get a timeline and stories from other people that live in that immediate area. That way we could break this all down and try and do the best we can to figure this out. Guys, look, I'm not a detective, guys. I can only do so much, and I'm doing the best I can to keep sharing this information out there with you. but it is something that we really need to think about. False flag to distract us. I thought about that too, Miss Lori Beth. It's all about the money, that's right. So from my understanding, Sherry Love, they impounded the van. I don't know if it's out of the impound. Maybe it is. They have two vans. They have the one that's sitting out in front of the house, the ice cream shop, which I was told by a neighbor that van has been sitting there for a long time without running. So we know that they do have two vans, guys. They do. They have that old one, then they have a newer one. But I want to know is what would drive them. Let's just say that they did something to the boys back towards right after they moved from Bakersfield. Why come out now? Why come out now with that? There has to be someone out there that has this answer. Was there somebody asking questions? Like, hey, what's going on? Like, how come I haven't seen the two boys? You know, where are they at? 10 to life. Hey, what's going on? I appreciate you. Try to get in touch with me on my my Facebook page or send me an email, AV.WATCHMEN@gmail.com. You're doing a great job as well. So it's just something that, you know, think about, guys. Miss Brenda, thank you for that. The boys never made it to Cal City. I know that. And every time I go to Bakersfield, someone is always trying to get me to go back towards California City. Someone's always throwing little curveballs in there. Go, no. Go back to Cal City. No, go check the park in Cal City. Go check this. Go check that. Go check this. But I don't believe the boys ever made it to Cal City. Now, that's just me, guys. I really don't believe they made it there. So, what do you guys think? I think it's Tehachapi or Bakersfield for sure. Could be, but I am leaning more towards Bakersfield, guys. I really am. I've had people in Cal City tell me that, you know, they seen the boys maybe come into a store, something like that. But you know what? I don't know who to trust out there, man. I just don't. We got two kids that I'm just not doing it. Me personally, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it. Sorry, nothing personal, nothing against nobody, but I can't do it. It's just too much stuff going on. But everything that I have found is making me lead more in the direction of Bakersfield. I don't want to slaughter your name. What is that? Barium? Appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Did anyone check under the bricks? You talking about the bricks in Cal City? I don't know. I don't know if it doesn't look like it to me. So all those stores in Cal City have cameras. Somebody's seen something. Somebody knows something. That's for a fact. Because what would make them come out now with this BS story about I'm out there and I'm, you know, they're playing with chalk and you guys can clearly see that someone did go back over there. They did put chalk out there because that chalk was not there. You can clearly see when he came out, he did not search for those boys. His wife did not search for the boys. at all, period. There was no type of searching involved. Yeah, so what? He got in his van, he drove around, he went down the same exact streets that he went down before, which was one big ass square. Came back, pulled in his driveway, got out, and walked over by the tree and stood there forever, talking on the phone. That don't make sense. None of it makes sense. But I really do believe that we need to find out where did those other boys come from. The DCSF give them 2 other boys after they gave back 2 boys, or were they babysitting for the grandma? Which, that doesn't make sense, because on the 19th they left, and they left with 4 boys. I don't know, but it's starting to my mind is just going, guys, going and going and going. And I'm usually up now by like 4:30 in the morning, and I'm just, boom, reading over notes, trying to read through everyone's messages on Facebook. And if I don't get back to every last person, I do apologize. It's a lot of people contacting me, not just on Facebook, but on emails as well. So let's go ahead and read through your comments again. Y'all need to do a panel video with Ron. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a panel video with Ron. I'm glad you guys brought up Ron's name. Excuse me. So Ron is a very smart and intelligent guy, and on top of that, he was a detective for a long time. When Ron says things like be safe and be careful, it's because he's worried. It's not because he's trying to shut people up. So he's just worried. He knows how serious things can turn. I know how serious things can turn. That quick. It'll just turn ugly very quick, especially if you're onto something, or if somebody knows that you're about to find something. It will turn dirty. So Ron is just concerned. He's not being a hater. He's not being a troll. He's not trying to silence anyone at all. He knows that the police force in Cal City is very small, and they don't really have the resources, guys, to like really, really, truly investigate. I mean, they just don't. I'm going to go ahead and read through your comments now. Renee, good morning from Nashville. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, Miss Renee. Thank you for that super chat. Jessica, thank you as well. Let's search Edison, Bakersfield. Let's get these search parties going again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hit me up on my messenger, and I'll get right back to you. What do we got here? We got, I think it's a scam by Claire. AP is due out money, fake it, kidnap, keep reward money, boys reappear. You know what? If it's a scam, and if the boys reappear, then thank God for that, because I'd rather know that the boys are good and healthy than to sit here and think that some perverts got them and doing unthinkable shit to them right now, or they were killed. So it's bad. If it's a scam, that's extremely bad. And but look at the bright side of it. They would be alive. They would be alive and well and everything else. What do we have? Brooklyn cares. You are so appreciated. I don't believe that ever intended to be found. Maybe Child Protective Services found them and they freaked out, and that's why they reported them missing. Yeah, it could be. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. We have Breezy. Okay, so guys, look. Before I get to Breezy's message, the next live feed that I do, and you guys will see this background in the rear, I'm going to have a way for you guys to call in. and you'll be able to, you know, be heard. Everyone will hear you, your ideals, your suggestions, and everything else like that. So you guys be looking out for that. So we have Breezy says, hey brother, out here in Arvin, they have houses and ranches with hatches in the backyards. They were taken through and moved out of area. Angela, thank you, Miss Angela. Appreciate you. All right, guys. So I think I'm skipping over people. I'm not trying to. What does that say? Banana. Have they mentioned any Thanksgiving family pics? Not that I know of. Any pics that stamps the boys in the timeline and they made it to Cal City? I don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I do not personally believe that they ever made it to California City, guys. I mean, don't hold me on that, but I'm just, I don't know. But everything I'm finding, it's showing me that they did not get to Cal City. How could they adopt with no real income? Exactly. And see, that's what I'm talking about. So where did these two other kids come from? If they were in the process of moving, they had no money. Obviously, they had to go to somebody to get a loan, right? What was it, $5,000 or something like that? They had to go get a $5,000 loan, right? And why would this wasn't it a real estate lady? Is she? Can somebody answer that? The real estate lady gave him a loan, right? How long did he know this real estate lady for? To where she felt comfortable enough to give this dude that makes shitty beats. Hey, it's true. Look, I used to do music for a long time, and I would turn that down if I heard anything like that. That's junk. Get out of here. How long did she know him for, to where she felt comfortable enough to give him $5,000? You guys get that? 4 months, 6 months. Well, she just must be super charitable. Like, okay, let me give you $5,000. Here you go. Whatever you say. So we know that they had no income. They had no cash, right? To get that $5,000 loan. Why would DCSF, if DCSF gave them 2 more kids, why would they give them those 2 kids without going out checking what home they're in? Because they were in between homes, right? They left the apartment. And the apartment, here's another thing. What do they say on that interview? That there's only up to like 4 bedrooms or something like that. So if you got, I think the boys under a certain age could all stay in the same room. Okay, so let's get this clear. If there's 4 boys and they're on bunk beds, and I believe they have to be under a certain age, they could all stay in the same room. So okay, so it's possible. It's possible that they can have 6 in the apartments, if I recall correctly, right? But they gave up 2, and it just doesn't. I don't know, guys. I need some help on this, man. I need some help. I need you guys to, help me put this together, guys. We gotta all put this together somehow, because I truly believe there's some funny stuff going on. Some funny stuff is going on that might be involving fraud. Who knows? Trafficking. I'm dead serious. Well, when are you gonna have a house with the name? Oh, it's an ice cream shop. Get real, man. I ain't scared of none of these people. I'm telling you, man. These people, there's something going on here that isn't right, and that's not adding up. They get mad all they want. It's true. And now they're all lawyered up. They're all lawyered up. Everyone is lawyered up. They have an attorney. We got a bunch of people supposedly ain't got no money, lawyered up now. So, let's go ahead and read your comments, guys. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I kind of get a little sidetracked. I'm drinking coffee. I'm going to blame it on the coffee. Let's go ahead and let's get this. There are distractions going on. For We have Be Truthful. Be Truthful said, I truly thought the boys they gave back was before Oren and Orson came. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, no. You guys let me know. Sold the first kids, sold the second kids. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there in the field today, guys. I'm gonna be out there, boots on the ground. I'm gonna be making a phone call today as well, speaking to someone who has cadaver dogs. He wants to get involved. If I recall correctly, he's out in Las Vegas. We need all the help that we can get. Then today, this morning, that's why I was like 1 minute late. I tried to get back as quick as I could, but I met someone who actually trains puppies. It could be one of your puppies or one of their puppies. It'll be more if it's one of theirs, but they will train a puppy for search and rescue. I haven't found out the prices yet, but that's something I'm definitely going to look into for sure. Let's see here. How long did the adopted parents have the boys? Anybody want to put that answer in here? Yes, I will answer. I'm trying to answer everyone, not just super chats. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. You see how many comments are coming through this live stream? You're not going to be able to see every comment yourself as well. So let me go scroll back up and see what question. Miss Grace, thank you. Miss Grace says his word choices, the proof that he did not search for his kids, the fact that he reported only having 4 kids before his move into the Cal City area, I believe she meant. Were there diapers in the trash in Cal City? I did not see diapers myself. I don't know. I'm going to be scrolling up right now. We have Brooklyn Cares. Thank you for that super chat. She says, this was a family used to living off the system. They were hiding from the system until something happened to make them freak out. I believe that. We have Carla. Thank you for your super chat as well. I wonder what the other kids that lived in the home had told authorities. No clue. No clue, guys. Okay, I'm going to scroll all the way back down now. All right, so I'm trying to keep up, man. I'm doing the best I can, guys. Was BioMom trying to contact them? I've heard that BioMom was trying to contact, but I've asked that question, how did the BioMom find out this location in California City? And I was told when AV News Crew put out this story, they somehow seen his video, and that's how they found out the location. But guys, I'm dead serious, man. We need to figure out, where did these 2 other kids come from? Okay, Mr. AV, please contact above and beyond. What? Ancestors, please. Thank you for all you are doing to find the precious babies. I appreciate you. Thank you for your super chat as well. think they've been sold. It's my gut feeling. Yeah, well, we need to figure this out, man, because now I'm really stuck on if they gave up two, that that means they only had 4 kids left, and where the other 2 come from? Why would DCSF, let's just say they gave them 2 more kids, why would DCSF even allow them to have 2 more kids? They didn't really have income coming in. You get what I'm saying? And they were in between moving. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, man. You have to have rooms for kids. That's right. No, Bio Mom was told that she cannot speak to anyone from the media, anyone at all. So, I mean, her attorney told her that she cannot speak to anyone at all from media. So I don't know, man. I know this much. I would be out there spreading the word through every outlet that I could possibly spread, man, that my kids were gone, they're missing, and something happened to them, and I want to find out, like, now what happened to them. So I just found it kind of weird that when we were out there at that ice cream shop, instead of someone coming out there saying, hey guys, you guys here to help find my grandkids, or, you know, find my my nieces or my nephews, why not come outside and say that? Why stand behind the door and just taking pictures? Let me just take pictures from behind the door. I mean, I thought we were looking for the boys. I thought people wanted the boys to be found. Huh? Does this family not want them to be found? That's just me, man. That's my personal opinion. Like, why do that? Just come outside. Come talk. Put it out there. I'm missing my kids. I'm missing my grandkids. I need to find them. I don't know where they are. Anything, man. But they don't do that. They're not doing that. So, I do appreciate you guys tuning into this live, man. Sharing the ideals. I will be going back reading through everyone's comment after the live stream. If I don't see your comment, I'm not doing it on purpose, man. Trust and believe that. Buy a SpongeBob popsicle. How does she see? Right, right. And here's something else. I'm going to put this out there. So, I was told just about 4 days ago that the bio dad, so the boys changed their names, right? Once they were adopted, the West ended up changing their names, okay? Which means they had to get brand new Social Security cards. I was told by eyewitness, someone who spoke to the dad, the biological dad, that the biological dad pulled out 2 Social Security cards with their names on it, the new names, not the old names. So I want to know, well, how did he get those cards? If this just, you know, they just barely found out about them, found out about where they live, well, where those cards come from? And how come it's not coming up as missing kids like anywhere? When you Google like missing kids, even on the FBI website, I don't even see nothing on there. Yeah, she's the nicest loan officer. You're absolutely right. That's what I'm getting at. I think we need to, or not us, but I mean, if, or maybe us, I don't know. Maybe if the people need to go and talk to that lady again and find out why she's so nice to loan them $5,000. If somebody knows something, and that's the reason why they came out with this BS story. This BS story. And I don't believe that they were aware that that camera was watching their every move at that house. Dime a dozen says, do you think this case is going to turn cold? Do the parents have their other kids back yet? Do you think Bio Mom is being honest? Thank you for your super chat as well, Dime a dozen. I mean, I could think all kinds of stuff, but it doesn't mean that it's, you know, it's going to be the case. But what I do know for a fact is they gave back 2 kids, which left them with 4. And Trezell himself stated that he only had 4 kids, and other people stated that he only had 4. So, and we have Cal City Police saying that 4 were taken out of their custody, and I guess there would be CSF. It's not going to go cold, guys. And, you know, they might try to mark it as a cold case, you know, like they did everything else out that way in Cal City, and cold case this, cold case that, cold case this one, and cold case that one. But no, that's for a fact that I'm not going to allow that to just go cold, guys. Like, hell no. And I know you guys are not either. I know that's why everyone is tuning in, because all of you guys are worried. People are losing sleep. I'm losing sleep. I know you guys are losing sleep. I know you guys are up and about and, you know, looking for whatever you guys can online. I didn't get an Amber Alert either, Angela. I did not get an Amber Alert, and they usually send them Amber Alerts out quick. 4 kids in the van, and that's it. There was 4 kids that got into that van on the 19th. I am tired, Mandy. I am tired, Christine. I'm tired. But I'm still trucking, still ticking. So yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. There was no Amber Alert. Rasta family, thank you. Let me see what Rasta family says. What doesn't make sense? If one of the boys had a fractured leg, exactly, how was he able to walk? He had a long play outside with chalk. Exactly. I mean, think about that. Think about what Rasta just said. Fractured leg. This is a three-year-old, 4-year-old. I've had a broken femur bone before. I've had fractures, and that is no joke. No joke. You're not walking on that. They only have an Amber Alert when they have a license plate. Oh, okay. I don't know, but all of them have an attorney now. Okay, so Melissa said that the leg fracture is old. Okay. How old is the leg fracture? I don't know. Did the borrower of the money buy the boys? I mean, I'm not saying that that person did that at all. I mean, $5,000, that's really cheap. That's like way cheap. Especially, you know, if there's some janky shit going on, you know what I mean? But I would really like to know, like, she only knew him for like 4 or 6 months. But whatever. 3 years old, can't walk far even with the leg fracture. Right. Those kids are. Yeah, I know. Look, guys, it really has me puzzled, man. And I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but where did the other 2 boys come from? They gave 2 boys back somewhere in between July and December. Wait a minute. How long did they live at the house for in California City? How long were they living at that house for in California City? Anybody know? Hey, there's a lot of other properties, Queens. Does anybody know September 24th? So September 24th is when they were in the property on Aspen. Okay. September 23rd is when the neighbor at the apartment said that she's seen. Wait a minute. Okay. So September 23rd is when she's seen them. Okay. And now I'm being told since September 24th, I see a lot of 3 months, September 30th, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Okay, so look, come on, let's brainstorm here real quick. Donna, thank you for that, Donna. I appreciate you. Come on, guys. Did they give the 2 boys back? If they moved to Cal City the 24th, September 24th, and let's just say in between the 24th to the 30th, the 2 boys were seen on the 23rd, the 2 foster boys who were sneaking out, smoking weed and everything else, right? Am I missing something? That means the 2 older boys, they had to have been with them in Cal City. Okay, let's see something here. Did they give those boys back before they left Bakersfield? Or did they give them back while they were in Cal City? Charles C. Norton says, why do you think the lack of national coverage? FBI updates, never seen 2 missing kids with such silence surrounding the search. The FBI, they're pretty, look, when the feds are working, they're not like local PD, or I'm not putting no departments down, but they don't jump the gun, put it that way. They don't jump the gun. They make sure that they're going to get your ass and you're going to be convicted and your ass is going to be sitting inside some federal prison. So maybe they're not doing updates because they know that with an update, somebody could be watching. You guys get what I'm saying? And I think Duty Ron spoke about stuff like that as well. 3 months they lived at the house. 3 months they lived at the house. So 3 months they lived at the house. So did they give the 2 foster boys back while they were in California City? Hey guys, look, I'm trying my best to keep all of you guys updated, man. It's not as easy as people think, man. It takes a lot of time. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot, but it's worth it for these boys, guys. And like I said, I am going to start up something. I'm starting up some type of organization. I know that for a fact. Please go back to Casa Loma and re-interview. I'm sure I could. I have their phone numbers. I could just give them a call. There has to be other people in that apartment complex that will be willing to talk. But you guys just think about that. If they gave up the 2 boys, the 2 older ones, I left them 4. Trezell said he only had 4. Other people said that he only had 4. Or they only seen 4. But yet 4 is in custody with DCSF right now. 4 was taken from him for now, I guess, until they figure out what's going on, right? I don't know. But we're going to find out. It's going to come out one way or another. It's going to come out, guys. We're not letting this one go at all. But it's just something you guys should just sit down and think about. What's her channel's name? 10 to Life, right? Is it 10 to Life or... Sorry about that. I'm not... Duty Ron, there is my brother. Hey, guys, I'm telling you, man. Duty Ron, he's a good one. 10 to Life. Please get a hold of me, 10 to Life, if you can. Antelope V.WATCHMEN at gmail.com. And, hold on real quick. Antelope V.WATCHMEN at gmail.com. Unless you have an email address that you want to put out here now, that way I can just get a hold of you. But yeah, so it's just something to think about, guys. I do thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It means a whole lot. I'm about to get on the road, and oh, here, look. Let me show you guys something. Eileen let Trizelle borrow $5,000, barely even knows him or the wife. Eileen claims they only had 4 kids, never seen the other 2. Jacqueline West. Okay, guys, look, I had to go over my notes. Like I was saying earlier, that yeah, everybody is looking into Trizelle West, but I think we need to also look to Jacqueline West. Everyone who I spoke to, everyone has told me, well, we really didn't see her too much, or she'll walk out, keep her head down, and just walk away, like a real private type, person. There's nothing wrong with wanting your privacy. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think that we do need to look into Jacqueline. You know what I mean? Read the official statement from the extended family. So yeah, I thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. We're not doing that politics stuff in here, Marianne. That don't fly in here, man. We're looking for boys. We're looking for the kids, and that's just it. So appreciate every last one of you guys. And if you guys could brainstorm and if you think of anything, let me know in the comment section, or just hit me up on email. I will eventually get to your email, guys. It's tons of them coming in. So, but I'm about to get on the road and head out. There are a lot of addresses, even a church, guys, under someone named Pastor John West. So if anybody could, find out who this Pastor John West is, we need to get answers, guys. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You guys are the United We Stand family. You guys keep in mind that I know this, and I'm sure you guys know this. There's people who's watching the live streams, bad people, dirty people, evil people, that has a selfish, nasty, wicked, perverted agenda. Simple as that. We're just looking for the boys, and that's it. All right, guys. Much love and respect, and I am out of here. AV Watchmen, United We Stand. Family, love you guys.